So, I did something really stupid that I hope nobody else who's doing their passion project ever does. And I thought it would be helpful, I think. I don't even know. But now I'm just using it as a way to just get like an easy video made so I can talk about it. Um, I procrastinated. I just waited till the very end and then I started working on it. But all my plans, no matter what I did, no matter what I was gonna do, it was gonna be either late or unfinished. And neither of those are good things because I need to have it completed by tomorrow. Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I don't know what I'm gonna say at the presenting time when the time comes. But what I do know is that I'll have something to talk about. And when they'll ask me questions, I'll just say, I don't have anything to say. I just did something dumb, and I just tried my best to recover from it. And now, it is a decent way, now that I'm realizing it, it is a decent way to actually just do it, but now I'm just talking, and I don't have a very nice sounding voice, so I'm probably just annoying to a lot of people. Other than that, that doesn't matter. What does matter is that I messed up. And I want this to be a lesson. Don't, because, okay, what my problem with every single thing that I do is that I just expect it to be the best that it can be. And I look at people who are very smart, who have straight A's, and I laugh at them because I'm very smart and I know that. I have the potential to get straight A's, but I spend my time laughing at those people that I can't spend time to do work, if that makes any sense. Because I just waste my time. Time management is very tough for me because I just wake up and I go where the day takes me. And when you're in school, that is not the best thing to do because, at least for school, you're going to need like an agenda, like a schedule, knowing what you're going to do later that day, or knowing what you did earlier that day, knowing what assignments you are assigned, so you can do them and then do the things that you're planning on doing. If it's the other way around, you're gonna get all messed up, turntables, blah blah blah. I don't know if that's gonna go in, because I just zoned out and just started talking. If you think that something. Okay, so recently I learned this lesson. A very wise person told me. A wise person once said. No, seriously. A very wise, very noble, if that's the right word, a very smart person who has learned a lot of things, has said from their own experiences that life is like a flower. As cheesy as it sounds, sometimes when the sun is all bright and everything is beautiful, the flower blossoms, and everyone looks at it and everyone recognizes it. Said flower. But then, some other days that are more gloomy and gray, the flower closes back up. It goes into a little hiding place. And so many people don't realize that that flower eventually does close. People just assume that it stays, you know, flower until it just dies out. But doing that loses all of its energy. Photosynthesis. All of the important things it needs to live, it just wastes all of it just in one sitting without closing itself back up and hiding away from everyone for a little bit, then coming back up the same amount of time later. And it feels perfectly fine. But if it stays flower for too long, it'll lose all of flower, and it will just disintegrate. It'll evaporate. It'll die. It'll go away. And as cheesy as that might sound for some people, it is very true. Because people are the exact same as flowers or plants, in that, yeah, we're the exact same as what I have just explained. Because we need breaks. And the longer the time we spend doing things, the longer breaks we need. And if you spend all of your time doing something for 2 days without a break, you get really fatigued, you get really sleepy, and when you're sleepy, you make bad decisions, you delete your whole project, you wake up the next day, contemplate your decisions, but you're still fatigued, you're still tired, so you just have to deal with that because you did something dumb and you stayed up until like 4, 2 nights in a row. But you still have to go to school. You still have to do all these things. But now you're just a lot sleepier and you didn't pay attention to time and you're just really tired. No energy throughout the day. And you just close up all day. You never bloom, you never blossom. You just stay the same, all mopey and depressed because you're tired and you don't want to do anything when you get home because you don't have the energy for it. When you don't have the energy for it, you can't do things done. Can't do assignments, can't do projects. And not being able to do project that is due literally the day after has hurt me really bad. I can't express how great it feels to be doing this right now. Just talking. I'm I don't know how much I'm gonna include of this. Probably just all of it, because I need a break, and this is going to be my video, because I wasted so much of my time doing things so not easy, and I'm also on an editing software that isn't even good, has lack of editing tools that aren't professional, as professional as the one I once had, which is another example. Don't procrastinate. That's what I'm trying to say. Because if you do, you'll just you'll end up like me with literally nothing. And I don't know what I'm going to present either, because everything that I've done, I've done so much, like 18 different things. Like, I'm serious. I started drawing. I'm not even that good at drawing, but I started drawing. I could try to pull that off if I just like draw a ton more, but it would probably look really sloppy. That could be the point though. I don't know. I have no time to do anything because I procrastinated. And I am so tired. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do a single thing. I just want to sit here and keep talking. It's torture. It's like literally my bedtime right now. Don't expect to have good days. Just expect that every day is going to be a terrible, terrible day. If you keep having that mindset, eventually you'll be positive about bad days. Having that mindset helped me get through today's school day, and totally recommend that mindset to everyone else listening to this, because it is such good advice. I might not sound wise, but as a 13-year-old, I have been through a lot more than the average 13-year-old, and I know a lot more. Compared to any other middle schooler, I am the youngest, probably the wisest. If you're looking for advice, I'm your guy. Since I started getting sidetracked, I'm probably just gonna stop, because I have nothing else to do. I'm also about to burst up in tears too, so good night to anyone listening right now. Because at the time of recording, it's 9:21. So, yeah, good night. I thought someone was at the door. If you stuck it through this long, just hearing me talk, it definitely autoplayed. You did not want it to listen to this. Just be honest. And if you do end up listening to this with your own will, that's impressive. Just props to you. I I can do nothing but congratulate you, because actually no, there's no way anyone is watching this with their own will. You have to someone has to be forcing you. Just listening to a random 13-year-old yap about being wise. It's not good. Not a good thing to hear, especially with me because I have braces. I'm literally the stereotypical middle schooler. I know I already said goodnight, but just goodnight again. Seriously this time. I'm gonna try my absolute best to keep sketching on a little piece of paper, and my project would be just something like, I procrastinated. Here's what I did in 1 hour of drawing. Um, that that's that's the best idea that I could think of, because I can also just do that in the morning before school. I can just keep drawing what I completed in an hour. That's literally the best I can do. And because of my parents' screen time rule on my phone, which doesn't even work because it just doesn't work. They did that to like reduce eye strain when I go to bed or something. Reduce like because less screen time makes you less sleepy. Or more sleepy, sorry. So yeah, you'll want to stay awake if you look at screens for too long. So they just added a ton of screen time things on my phone, and they don't work at all because I can still look at the screen. So yeah, at least they tried. At least they tried to do stuff like that to try to help me go to sleep. But in reality, just nothing's gonna work. I have too much anxiety. And I even procrastinate sleep, dude. Like, wait to the last minute of the 9 o'clock time period. And then I just go to bed then. I literally procrastinate anything. Procrastinating is so easy, but it is the worst decision of your life. You don't want to do it. Waiting to the last minute, worst decision you can do. I don't know how much I can express how much I goofed up. I just have to. If you're wondering and you're from the school finding this somehow, you are not. You're not finding this. This is gonna be on here for like 18 years. If you found this, one, get off my dad's MacBook. Two, props to you. Three, if you tell this to anyone, that's kind of mean. I'd prefer you to just keep it to yourself, or tell me about it, like pat me on the back, do something, because I would really appreciate it. Everyone would. Anyone who is me, human, anyone who's human would appreciate just a nice pat on the back once in a while. And all I need to do is ask. That's what I didn't learn until, I procrastinated for 3 weeks, so. Jeez, I spent like 5 extra minutes after I said good night. Good night. Seriously this time. I'm gonna stop at 20. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night.